Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm going to be doing a review for Horned Knight. Now this was originally released on the Xbox Store on the 24th of February 2021 and it's published by two awesome partners and they were kind enough to give us a copy of this for this video, so big thank you to them for that. Now, Horned Knight is a 2D action platformer where you play as like a knight, basically working your way through a dungeon, basically. Now, it is quite challenging, and it says you've got to overcome all your fears, enemies, and traps as the hero knight. Rewrite destiny with your trusty sword, young knight. The realm depends on it. So basically, they say it reintroduces the golden age of arcade gaming in a hardcore retro-style 2D action platformer that pulls no punches. So you play as the titular hero knight, and you've obviously got your sword and abilities to progress through the levels. So you've got basic standard combat. You have like a dash ability which you can be used to sort of dash over gaps, up and over things. You've got to avoid all the traps and stuff in the levels as well. So you've got your lava, you've got your swinging balls of death full of spikes, you've got your spikes in the floor, you've got your lava balls firing up in the air and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a really fun little game actually. I do like these sort of more fast-paced sort of action platformers, and this one was pretty cool. So the game itself features 32 levels, offering increasing challenges obviously the further you get into the game, and the art style and sound is really cool, and like I say, it's really easy to pick up and play. Obviously it's harder to master, but just to get into the game is pretty easy. There's not a lot of buttons to worry about or anything like that. Now, in terms of achievements, it's really good for achievements. Now, all you have to do to get the full 1000 gamer score is basically complete the first chapter, which I think is 8 levels if I remember correctly, and during that time you've got to sort of rack up certain criteria to get the rest of the achievements. So the first 8 levels, they sort of are the level-based achievements. There is achievements based on like dying a certain amount of times, killing a certain amount of enemies, dashing a certain amount of times, deflecting a certain amount of projectile attacks, stuff like that. I mean, it's not really difficult, and I'd unlocked all of them by the time I had gotten to the end of chapter 1. Now, it is a fun little game, and I highly recommend playing it past chapter 1, but obviously for all you achievement hunters out there, like I say, you're looking at probably less than half an hour for the full 1000 gamer score. Now, as you can see on the screen, there are loads of different traps. I was dying quite a lot. I'm not going to say it's because I was trying to go for the achievement, because that's a lie. I was just dying quite a lot. But every time you go past these little lanterns, they do checkpoint you. So even if you do die, you just start back at the nearest checkpoint, and there's no sort of limited amount of lives. You've got unlimited chances. You just got to keep going. Now, as you kill enemies, you'll see in the top left corner of the screen, you've got like a little bar that builds up. Basically, when you kill a certain amount of enemies, to fill up that bar, you get like a heart back, basically, which is pretty nice as well. So even if you take a bit of damage, you can refill it just by killing the enemies, which is awesome. Now, you're able to wall jump, there's disappearing platforms, there's obviously like the arrow traps and stuff. There's a whole host of cool things in this game. It really reminds me of playing like classic sort of Mega Drive-esque platforming games. So if you're into sort of modern but slightly retro feeling games, this is one I highly recommend you check out. Now, like I say, it's available on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S via backwards compatibility, and it's priced at £5.99. So, like I say, for that price, you can't go wrong. You're going to get, like I say, if you're just in for the achievements, you're going to get maybe only about half an hour's worth of time out of it. But if you actually give the game a go, and I highly recommend you do because it's really fun to play, you're looking at a good couple of hours just to get through all of the levels. But that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.